Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 41. So in yesterday's episode, which was the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 40. The 50th episode. Overall, I said that I would be doing a run-through of all of the modern Doctor Who episodes, all the way from 2005's Rose, which I'm talking about in today's video, as well as some other episodes, and all the way up to 2022's The Power of the Doctor. So how this is going to work is there's going to be like multiple parts for these, because I won't want to spend 2 hours of a block covering, or even longer at times, an entire season. So this will be part 1 of Season 2 episode 41, where I'm going to cover the first 5 episodes, I think it is. Yes, so this episode, Season 2, Episode 41, Part 1 will be covering Season 1, Episode 1 to Episode 5. Part 2 will be covering Series 1, Episode 6 to Episode 10. And Part 3 will cover Series 1, Episode 11 to 13. But before we get into a particular episode, I just want to go through all the transmission dates for the first new series of Doctor Who. So Rose was transmitted and broadcast on the 26th of March 2005. The End of the World was broadcast on the 2nd of April 2005. The Unquiet Dead was broadcast on the 9th of April 2005. Aliens of London was broadcast on the 16th of April 2005. World War III was broadcast on the 23rd of April 2005. World War III was broadcast on the 23rd of April 2005. Dalek was broadcast on the 30th of April 2005. The Long Game was broadcast on the 7th of May 2005. Father's Day was broadcast on the 14th of May 2005. The Empty Child was broadcast on the 21st of May 2005. The Doctor Dances was broadcast on the 28th of May 2005. Boomtown was released on the 4th of June 2005. Bad Wolf was broadcast on the 11th of June 2005. And The Parting of the Ways was released on the 18th of June 2005. The cast, now these aren't all the characters, so particular episodes I might say this character or actor was featured in this episode. But the main cast, we've got the Ninth Doctor, played by Christopher Eccleston. Rose Tyler, who is played by Billie Piper, Captain Jack Harkness, who is played by John Barrowman, Jackie Tyler, who plays Camille Coduri, and Mickey Smith, who plays Noel Clarke. So I will be starting by covering Series 1, Episode 1, which, as I said there, is titled Rose. So, yes, here is... So Series 1, Episode 1 is titled Rose. The villains of Rose are called Autons, who were featured in the classic series. I should mention, in the UK, because I don't know about other countries around the world at the moment, Series 1 to 13 is available on BBC iPlayer, so that's the modern series, and the classic series is available on ITVX. Autons, which are made of living plastic. Rose believes the Autons are a practical joke set up by students. Rose gets cornered by the Autons. The Ninth Doctor appears and grabs Rose's hand and runs with her towards the lift, where he wrestles with an Auton's hand. The lift closes. Wilson, the chief electrician, is dead. The Doctor mentions this to Rose. The Doctor uses a sonic screwdriver to jam the lift, which pretty much works on everything apart from wood. He then escorts Rose out of the building and reveals his name is the Doctor. The Doctor asks Rose to run. Rose nearly gets hit by a taxi while crossing the road due to her not knowing where she's going. The building is where Rose works, or should I say where Rose used to work, as the Doctor blows it up. Rose runs past the TARDIS. Rose finds Mickey and the Doctor in the Rose finds Mickey and the Doctor, who's in the TARDIS. Yeah. The Doctor asks Rose to join him on his adventures through time and space. Mickey asks Rose to stay. Mickey hugs Rose. Rose initially declines the offer. The Doctor's offer. The Doctor understands the TARDIS dematerialises, where it basically means it vanishes and disappears. TARDIS rematerialises, so it's there and you can see it. Rose accepts the Doctor's offer and hops into the TARDIS. Autons invade London through shop mannequins. Clive is also featured in this episode, who is a conspiracy theorist played by Mark Benton. Two Autons capture the Doctor and nearly throw him into the nesting consciousness until Rose saves him by doing a gymnastic swing similar to Tarzan. Rose and the Doctor argue the Doctor refers to humans as stupid apes blundering on the surface of the planet. The Doctor wrestles with Auton Mickey's head, it's supposed to say. With Rose enters the TARDIS, she's gobsmacked by how much bigger on the inside the TARDIS is. The Doctor gives the nesting conscious a chance to surrender the invasion before killing it with a tube of antiplastic. The nesting consciousness captures the TARDIS. Now you may have realised that they're a bit out of order. Now, because there are, as of recording, between Rose and the power of the Doctor, there is 100 and... What does it not say there? Okay, that's helpful. 100 and my programs. 177 episodes of Doctor Who. Now, each episode is at least 45 minutes long. We've got The Power of the Doctor, the last episode, which I'll be talking about, which is 90 minutes long. You've got Christmas specials, which are an hour long. You've got The Day of the Doctor, which is over an hour, as is the Series 8 Open a Deep Breath. So I wouldn't be able to watch all 177 episodes and review them. So what I'm doing is I'm watching some videos like on the Doctor Who YouTube channel. I'm not going to play them because it's from the episodes. There's a best of each series, so I'm using that and other YouTubers' reviews. Obviously I'm not copying them word for word, just so I can remember a bit. But here are two scenes from Rose, which was broadcast on the 18th of March 2005. Enjoy! No. It is the second scene from Rose.
Don't forget to click below and subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
Yes, so that was Rose, which was Season 1, Episode 1 of Modern Doctor Who. Next up is Season 1, Episode 2 of Modern Doctor Who, which is titled The End of the World. But before I get onto that, I would just like to apologise if you can hear rain at the moment. It, for some reason, is decided that it wants to rain on the day that I want to record the podcast. There's not much that can be done or I can do, or that can be done about it. So hopefully you can't hear it that much. But yes, as I said, we're going to talk about the end of the world. So, like for the review for Rose, it's going to be a bit back and forth, forward and backwards. But yeah, as I said, in the UK, you can watch all 13 series on BBC iPlayer. I don't know where else. I think they might be on Amazon in some countries as well. Yes, but as I said, I wasn't going to be able to watch all of that. And I wouldn't be able to show them on the podcast anyway, so yes, so the end of the world. An alarm is raised for 2 minutes till the death of planet Earth. The Doctor has to switch off the generator, which is 5,000 degrees Celsius. The Doctor is helped by a wood person called Jade. During this time, Rose is trapped in a room about to be burnt to a crisp. The Doctor activates the heat shields, which saves Rose. However, the Earth is destroyed. This is the first episode that the Doctor describes itself as the last of the Time Lords. That will come in later in a couple of episodes' time. Rose asks the Doctor to pay for chips. The Doctor explains he has no money. Rose is willing to pay for said chips. The Doctor asks Rose if she wants to go into the past or the future. She chooses future. The Doctor shows off by landing the TARDIS in the year 5 billion. When Rose asked the Doctor his species and planet of origin, he said he's the Doctor and all that matters is this moment. He then walks away. The Doctor uses his psychic paper to gain him and Rose's entry onto the platform to witness the ending and destruction of planet Earth. The Doctor connects Rose's phone so she can get signal anywhere and anywhen. Rose then calls her mother, Cassandra, who is another passenger on the platform, is the last ever organic human being, who is also this episode's villain. So yeah, there was much that I could find on the end of the world, so it's a bit of a shorter one. So yeah, here is a few clips from the end of the world. The first one is when Rose is trapped in the room about to be burnt to a crisp. Here it is. Next up is the other clip from the end of the world, which is when the Doctor explains to Rose that he's the last of his species, and I think it also includes the chip scene as well. So here is one of the the second clip from the end of the world, season 1, episode 2 of Modern Doctor Who. So that was my review and a few clips from season 1, episode 2 of Modern Doctor Who, titled The End of the World. So far I have covered season 1 episode 1 titled Rose, and season 1 episode 2 titled The End of the World of Modern Doctor Who. Now it's time for season 1 episode 3 titled The Unquiet Dead. Charles Dickens is featured in this episode. The Doctor and Rose are trapped, having been captured, and the threatening zombies are trying to touch them to infect them though. The zombies are made of gas, and Charles Dickens comes up with the idea of flooding the room with gas to get the possessed corpses free from the grasp of the zombies. Queen Victoria is one of the possessed hosts. That's what I wrote down when I was watching it yesterday to get all the information for this episode, and then I worked out that it actually wasn't. Gwyneth, played by Eve Miles, sacrifices herself to save the future of Earth. The story takes place in Cardiff in the year 1869. Gwyneth is a psychic. Oh, I missed something. Where have I missed it? Oh, about the possessed corpse. Free and let them rest in peace from the grasp of the zombies. Gwyneth, played by Eve Miles, save the future of the Earth. The story takes place, Cardiff 1869. Gwyneth is a psychic, and the villain of the story is the Gelf. That's it for my review for The Unquiet Dead. Here is a couple of clips from The Unquiet Dead.
I'm sorry, sir, we're closed.
Nonsense. Swindon Undertaker keeps office hours. The dead don't die on schedule. I demand to see your master.
He's not in, sir.
Like to me, child! Summon him at once.
I'm awfully sorry, Mr. Dickens, but the master's indisposed.
Having trouble with your gas?
What Shakespeare is going on?
Are you alright? You're kidding me, yeah? You're just kidding. You are kidding me, aren't you? Okay, no kidding. You're not allowed inside, sir.
There's something inside the walls. The gas pipe. Something's living inside the gas.
Come on, let me out! Open the door! Please!
That's her.
Please, let me out!
How dare you, sir? This is my house.
Sorry, open the door! Open the door!
I think this is my dance.
It's a prank. Must be. We're under some mesmeric influence.
No, we're not. The dead are walking. Hi,
Hi, who's your friend?
Charles Dickens.
Okay.
My name's the Doctor. Who are you then? What do you want?
Failing, open the rift, we're dying. Trapped in this form cannot sustain. Help us.
It is the second clip from The Unquiet Dead.
I'm sorry, sir, we're closed.
Nonsense. Sir Lytton Undertaker, keep office hours. The dead don't die on schedule. I demand to see your master.
He's not in, sir.
Like to me, child! Summon him at once.
I'm awfully sorry, Mr. Dickens, but the master's indisposed.
Having trouble with your gas?
What Shakespeare is going on?
Are you alright? You're kidding me, yeah? You're just kidding. You are, you're kidding me, aren't you? Okay, no kidding.
You're not allowed inside, sir.
There's something inside the walls. The gas pipe. Something's living inside the gas.
Come on, let me out! Open the door! Please,
That's her.
please, let me out!
How dare you, sir? This is my house.
Sorry, open the door! Open the door!
I think this is my dance.
It's a prank. Must be. We're under some mesmeric influence.
No, we're not. The dead are walking. Hi,
Hi, who's your friend?
Charles Dickens.
Okay.
My name's the Doctor. Who are you then? What do you want?
Failing, open the rift, we're dying. Trapped in this form cannot sustain. Help us.